What's up, guys? Hybrid Mongoose here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go. And today I want to talk about the response, and I also want to talk about FOMO in Pokemon Go. And now is a perfect time to kind of recognize and see what's going on. After we put out our hashtag #HearUsNiantic, you can see that their response is kind of a slap in the face, and I'll explain why. It's very hypocritical. I'm not going to sugarcoat it at all. They're hypocrites. Because based on what their reasoning is I can break their thing apart like Swiss cheese. It's super easy. But I want to talk about FOMO, focus on that, and then I'm going to focus on why they're hypocrites at the end of this video. FOMO, let's talk about that and the feeling of like you're missing out and you want to get these shinies and things like that. And we have to be aware that Niantic is a company that is trying to make money off of you. Now, whether you see it that way or not, they are gambling. It's gambling. It is gambling. And what ended up happening to me, what made me realize, was the regional event last year. So I don't know if you guys remember, the 7 kilometer eggs were in. You could actually hatch shiny Kangaskhan, shiny Mr. Mime, all these other things, and people went absolutely nuts during that time to get shinies. So they were, going crazy. I remember seeing on Twitter people going, "Oh my God, I'm 150 hatches in, still no shiny. I'm 200 hatches in, still no shiny. Oh my God, blah, 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 blah." I remember even going to Master Chi and going, "Hey, how much money did you spend?" Just out of curiosity. And he goes, "I don't even want to talk about it." Like that's how bad it is. My point is you're spending over the amount of a AAA game, $60. These people are spending probably $300 and still not getting a shiny. And this is where the veil lifted back from me. And I realized, wait a second. The incubators, the super incubators, these are loot boxes. They're disguised as eggs and disguised as Pokemon. But the prize is a different colored Pokemon. Now, I'm hyped about shinies. Don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, it is a different colored Pokemon. What put the cherry on top for me was a YouTuber called Beat 'em Ups. He usually does review videos. He did a review of Pokemon Go, and he was talking about how the Sylph Road, as credible as they are, a lot of people dismissed this claim when I put out the video a long time ago, but you can see it. I did a reaction to his video regarding this, and according to the Sylph Road, the actual shiny rates were changed during the weekend when everyone could play. And I saw this as a huge, scummy, rotten, dirty, greedy thing that they actually did. And all of my admiration, all of my love for Niantic, just kind of half of it died that day. Realizing what they are doing to us and how they are abusing they're abusing their hold they have on us. So my point is the first thing you need to see right away is super incubators are in fact loot boxes. Now you may think, "Oh, I'm going to buy a loot box from Overwatch or CS:GO or whatever you're going to play," and you see that and you realize that, "Oh yeah, I'm spending money." More of the gambling aspect in your head is there, but kid you not, Pokemon Go is basically a casino for shinies at this point. So that was the first thing that I realized. After that, I started giving myself limits. Now, I participated in the events, but I would go, okay, I'm spending $20. If I don't get a shiny, I'm done. The luck is just not there. And also, backtracking a little bit, that regional event, I hatched a shiny Kangaskhan way back then in about 40 hatches or so. 40 to 60 hatches, I got it. And I stopped. I was actually going to still go even after that because I wanted more. I wanted more shinies. But how much money do you have to spend to realize that you're being taken? That you're a fool. Like if you spend $300 on the regional event, you got nothing. You are a fool. I am sorry. You played into their game. They want to make money off of you. They want you to be hooked and you can't stop. That's exactly what they want. So realizing that is the very first step to help you break this FOMO curse that they have over you. What's even better now is there's a perfect example right in front of our faces today. And I'll explain it, and you guys probably already know. The Heracross. The Heracross being removed from the wild. So as you know, Heracross is shiny right now. And anywhere that it naturally would spawn in the wild is now pulled. So southern Florida, southern Texas, southern America, South America, I mean, all those areas that where it would naturally spawn so you could actually hunt it in the wild, gone. Gone. Why else would they do this? Let me think. Am I stupid? Does Niantic think we're all dumb? Because that is a blatant money grab. They don't want you to get it for free by hunting it in the wild. No, 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 no. They are going to put it in raids behind a raid wall that you have to jump over, and you have to pay for the privilege of being able to get that shiny. You can't get it for free. No, no, no. And this is also what I started noticing as well, and also pulled the veil back. All of these events and all these new shinies that are in raids are hatchable. Like when the Dino thing came out, shiny Dino, right? Oh, cool, shiny Dino in eggs. In eggs. I'm not gonna spend a bunch of money on loot boxes to try to get your shiny different colored Pokemon. No, like this is ridiculous. If you're gonna put every single shiny behind a paywall, then why am I? It's like I will try and give myself allowances to try. Meaning, okay, I'll spend $10. I'll spend whatever. And that's what I started doing. Like I said, I started giving myself barriers of entry for myself. Not going, because, like, trust me, I've been playing this game for 5 years. I know what you guys are thinking. When you're playing for that long and a new thing is released, you want it. You want it so bad. But all of these shinies come around full circle. They come around again. And like Kangaskhan, I got the shiny Kangaskhan. I spent all that money. I had it early. What did it do for me for having it early? Nothing. Just bragging rights. I have it early. I have a shiny Kangaskhan when nobody else does. Today, everybody has. People are going to get shiny Kangaskhan easily because all the raids are here now, right? So it devalues my shiny. These shinies come back around again. So why spend $300 trying to get a shiny Kangaskhan during that regional event? And even if you got it, what do you have? You have nothing. You're not going to trade it. You're going to hold on to this and go, look, I have something that nobody else has. And then a year later, which is today, now you can, spend $1, do a raid, and get a chance for a shiny. Like, what my point is you're not going to miss out. The fear of missing out should be gone. You're not missing out. They're recycling community days. It's Eevee again. Like, it's gonna come back. These shinies, they don't have enough content. Like, these shinies are gonna come back around. Look at all the people that spent all that money trying to hatch a shiny Dino. What ended up happening? We got GoFest this year. Shiny Dino was everywhere. A lot of people got shiny Dino. I didn't get one, but still, like, they were in raids. People got them. And like I said, I don't have any problems with Niantic making money off of us to support the game that we love. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's scummy when they put all the shinies behind paywalls. Before the old events, and as you guys know, they would put a lot of the shinies out in the wild. And that's been happening less and less lately. It's just been seeming like it's all about money. All about money. Give me that money. And it just gets ridiculous on why. And hopefully this little speech that I've given you guys for FOMO has helped you realize. Because today they removed the Heracross. Why else would they do that? Do they think we are dumb? Like, this is a motivational speech that I'm giving you guys right now to kind of break you out of this spell that they have over you. Like, they literally think you're dumb. If you're out there and you live in one of these southern states, and you can get Heracross in the wild, and you could have gotten it for free, and now they put it behind the raid wall, and if you go out and spend $200, you're doing exactly what they want you to do. They want you to go, oh man, no. What you should do is take your wallet, close it, and don't open it again. Don't become free to play. Do not give them any money. If you want to speak to them and show them what we want to do in the community, you do not give them another cent. Anyway, now to the part about why they are hypocrites, and I'll explain this. And it just hit me because I had time to think about it. And initially, when we did the Hear Us Niantic hashtag, I was like, oh, they responded within 24 hours. I was so happy. But then I had to think about it a little bit more. I had time to sit on it. And I realized it was a slap in the face. It was like they were talking down to the community. And I'll tell you why. Their point about exploring, they want us to walk around the distance of the Pokestops. They wanted us to visit places worth exploring, like Starbucks and Verizon stores and Sprint store. You know what I mean? Like they're sponsored stops. This is why they want us to do that. Notice how they didn't say anything about remote raids. So this is why they're a hypocrite, because I'll give you an example. If I am with the Pokestop distance the way it was, if I am walking around and I am filling up my bag and I walk to a Pokestop and the Pokestop's across the street with the distance and I spin the stop, am I still exploring? Yes or no? I am exploring. I'm walking around. Because I can spin a Pokestop without crossing the street, that means nothing. I'm walking around, I'm exploring the city. If I visit a friend in a new city I've never been in, and there's a like a raid hour, and I sit at a coffee shop with that person and do 15 raids from remote raids, just sitting there. I don't even have to visually see these raids with my eyes. Is that exploring or not? That is not exploring. Remote raids damages exploring in Pokemon Go more than any other thing, but they would never ever remove remote raids because it makes them money. And again, I'm telling you, they just want your money. I hate this is what they're turning into. You got to realize they're a company. They need to make profit. They have shareholders that are telling them what to do. They have the Pokemon company telling them what to monetize. They need to make money. So my point is they would never remove the remote raids, even though that alone destroys everything. Completely destroys exploration. If I can sit at a coffee shop and do 15 raids without even visually seeing them with my eyes, how is that bad? How is that good? I'm not exploring at all. That was the goal of Pokemon Go, to go walk around, like you said, Niantic, and explore places worth exploring. Like, they would never remove them. So they are hypocrites. If they're going to say that the distance is removed because of exploring, they need to remove remote raids as well. I am not against remote raids. Okay? I'm going to make that super clear. It has helped immensely for the rural community to feel like they're a part of the community and gain new friends and get helped out by other people across the world. It is a good thing. But if they're going to use that excuse of exploring, they should be taking out their remote raids as well, because they are full of shit. I'm sorry. They are blatant hypocrites for that. Blatant. It is. And it's the same thing. You could use that same exploring analogy with the Heracross. Would you explore more or less if Heracross were in the wild? You would explore way more. Are you kidding me? Oh, I see on the Pokestop there's some Heracross over there. I'm going to go walk over there and explore over there. Not just their raids, just their gyms. That's not really exploring. But that's okay to them. As long as you're spending money, right? You don't have to, you can sit at a coffee shop in a new city and not have to move at all. And that's somehow exploring. That's exploring because you gave them money. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is the point why I feel like they're so hypocritical. And I'm not going to accept that reason why we want you to explore, blah, blah, blah. Listen up, little kids. We're making a task force. You are about to it's like they're trying to make everybody quit. And in fact, good friend of mine, and you know him, Reversal, has quit Pokemon Go. And honestly, I don't blame him at all. I'm not quitting Pokemon Go, but I said a long time ago I was free to play, and I'm going to stick with that. I was making exceptions. I made an exception for GoFest. I spent about $20, but a lot of people probably spent a lot more than that. You know what I mean? Like, I spent $20 just because I literally ran out of Pokeballs at one point. I came there with like 300 and then I ran out. So that I know this is a longer video, but I'm so frustrated about everything. I watched JT Valor's video, and he actually lives in southern Florida where Heracross spawns. And it honestly, he looked so defeated. He looked like he was about to cry. I'll be honest with you. It looked like he was about to like start bawling after the camera stopped, because he was so disappointed in Niantic for this decision to remove Heracross from the wild. But we know we got to keep in line with the vision of their goal. We got to keep in line with the vision of exploring, because we got to go. It's in the name. Go. It's oh God. It's so hypocritical. I'm sorry. It's so hypocritical. These remote raids should be removed, and I'm a fan of them. Don't get me wrong, but their reasoning is total bullcrap. It's bullcrap. It means nothing. And them talking to us and talking down to us like that, I'm just I don't know. I don't think there's a bright future for this game anymore. They're not making the changes that they need to make, and I feel like they're going to give us some sort of BS excuse come September anyway. They're going to go, oh, well, we can't do that. Or here's the 80K distance charm for 100 gold. They're going to make you pay for features that used to be in the game. Oh, God. It's here's the thing that's even stupider is COVID is not necessarily over. Zoe Two Dots just put out a video today saying, and they're like relocking down for a week already. Like, this isn't gone away. For them to like be like, is it safe to go outside? Dude, why are you looking at that? Stop looking at that. How about we treat the entire global community the same? If the COVID is still happening in the world, we should just keep it all the way it was. It's just so stupid how they're looking into that. And it's probably their shareholders going, oh, we're going to make that money. Make sure they go to those sponsored Pokestops. It's ridiculous. I feel like if their idea is to come out with a item that increases the distance back to the way it was, that even is that's more of a slap in the face. That's more like, oh, look, here, we fixed it. Now you can pay for it. Like, God. Like, where does it stop? You know what I mean? Like, where does it stop? So, guys, that's going to really do it to wrap it up. I could probably go on, like, literally all day about this. Like, honestly, I could rant. It's because I'm so passionate about the game. Don't get it wrong. I love this game. I love the community. But when they blatantly become hypocrites and they blatantly put things behind paywalls, I can't just sit here and just not say anything. And as you guys have known, I've always been a straight shooter on how I felt about Pokemon Go. I said they were greedy before anybody said they were greedy. Look on my channel. There's a video that says, is Niantic greedy? But everyone was so blinded by their love for Pokemon. They're not greedy, blah, blah. Now look who was right. I was early on this. So anyway, guys, that is going to do it for the video. Thank you for helping support the channel. Thank you for helping support, the hashtag Hearus Niantic. Join the Mongoose Gang today and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.